Oh no, we're in a bull market, everybody. Please hold on to your britches. Yeah, you guys got to remember, like any mainstream media gets paid on negativity, right? There's more views. There's research has shown, and that's what's going on for a lot of times. And we're even on both sides on Fox. There's a lot of negativity and some of the because there's uncertainty, so everybody freaks out. Remember, if you're gonna play this game, people, stay calm, stay stoic. It's going to be okay. You just need to hold and play it out, see how the story plays out. And we're right at that precipice point of to where there's going to be some stuff playing out in this story. So to follow up from yesterday, what we were talking about with our uh, trades amongst the banana zone talk that we were talking about. We're gonna get into it here. Oh, look at all there's red bubbles everywhere, doom and gloom. Oh no, I mean, come on, man. So that's an indication. We're sitting here. There's some consolidations. We're wiping out weak hands, man. That's the way I look at this whole game, right here. So it's some green. There's some green bubbles. Can't complain. Can't complain. But like I said, let's follow up from yesterday. Here's my boy Raul Powell. Thank you, Savvy Finance, for posting this here. Let's see what the big man has to say.
So people are like, has the banana zone been cancelled? Is Raoul a moron? Yes, I am an utter moron, and I will take that all day.
Yeah, rich
However,
ass moron.
the banana zone is a multi-phase affair and a multi-month and over a year affair. The banana zone starts, this is the banana zone in the box. We then have a corrective period. Look at this, corrective period, corrective period, corrective period, corrective period. Does this look any different than this one? No. And then what happens? Banana zone phase 2, banana zone phase 2, banana zone phase 2. Then we have another corrective zone.
Has the banana zone been canceled?
That's the question, right? That is the question. Okay, so historically speaking, that's what we're talking about here. You just need to stay calm, follow some technical indicators, and see how this game plays out. But like I said, right now, there's interesting news that's coming out. So check this out. This is a headline: North Carolina bills would add crypto to state's retirement system. Are you joking? Remember, government paycheck, all kinds of different workers, firemen, policemen, different state workers. There's tons of different entities that get paid in this manner, myself including. I was a teacher for a long time, high school teacher. And so your retirement money from the state, you have no control over it. You have no say. You have no control at all whatsoever. Think about this. How much money on each state in the U.S., how much money is sitting there in these state retirement systems? It's different for every state, of course, but what if 5% of those funds in half the states got moved into the crypto market? Now, what you have to remember, it's going to be the top 5 market caps, probably the top 3, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. It's going to be those guys, the top ones. And so that's a huge adoption curve with a lot of money. The market cap is going to pump, which creates price action. That's just how these things work. So bullish news right here that these discussions are even starting to come out. It's interesting. Don't be one of those people that say, oh, I don't want them to do it. Cryptocurrency is a scam and this kind of thing. You sound like a fool. The people that are still stuck on that don't understand that in our lifetime, blockchain technology is going to be used in everything we do, buying and selling wise. Even down to purchasing groceries, was probably going to be on some kind of blockchain ledger. So you can't even question anything if you lose your receipt and stuff like that. It's immutable. Okay? You cannot change, you cannot scam, you cannot cheat on blockchains. Okay? So that's part of I see that as being very bullish here. So this headline, I wanted to show you, all of us have probably heard, lots of you guys, a good percentage at least, the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit has been dropped. Okay, that happened last week. And here's the part that caught my interest. let me just start with this. The SEC sued Ripple in 2020, okay, accusing it of raising 1.3 billion through an unregistered security offering. In 2023, Ripple noticed a partial victory. A federal judge ruled that XRP was not a security when sold to retail investors, but was when sold to institutions. What? That sounds good for me. Don't tell me how they came up with that. The agency appealed that decision, but according to Garley House, it's now backing down. The SEC has yet to confirm it. Okay, boom. Here's what I caught my interest. Excuse me. In recent weeks, the securities regulator has also dropped cases and investigations into Coinbase, Uniswap, Robinhood, OpenSea, Kraken, Consensus, all these, as its newly formed crypto task force is working on a more comprehensive and clear regulatory framework for the industry. Wow. It's dropping all these cases. The SEC is just trying to figure out how to regulate these things. Now look, when we're in this cryptocurrency game, please understand that not everything is completely decentralized, right? These projects we're talking about are not decentralized, right? The government's involved in oversight, but that's not a bad thing for all the projects, because you have to have government oversight for institutional money to be involved. That's black and white. Okay, now the decentralized projects are also really fun because it's there's privacy issues and things, and the government is basically washed out. And so we'll talk about some of that on this channel too. I really like decentralized programs. There's a lot going on in that area as well. So there's both. Put a line down the middle, concrete regulation, and then non-regulation DeFi scenarios as well. So just looking at this, I was looking at this XRP chart. Now, hey, within the last couple hours here, we dropped below my support line that I drew here at about $2.38. Now check this out. The next level should be right here. Okay? This is a 1 month chart. Look at this next level. Okay, we have a price action touching 1, 2, and 3 different spots, 4 different spots. If we go back even more, okay, let me pull this back. 4 spots, 5, 6, 7. These are through the middle, but they're bouncing up and down here. Wow. Okay, we're hitting a buy marker here, everybody. One thing to always look at when you're looking for entry points on any chart, technical analysis, look at the 52-week high and lows. Okay, so the 52-week high, if you look in the upper left here, $3.40 was the high. The low, 0.38, we're not going to get near that mark again. It's not going to happen. So we've dropped below this 238 range and are heading down towards the 235. Okay, that's very interesting. We're going to see if this bounces. If this breaks through this 235 zone, most likely we're going to go a little bit lower to the next level. Okay, and so the way to do this is to put in limit orders at certain price points once you do your research on these entry places. I actually do not have an entry. I've got a bunch of XRP. I'm holding on to my bag, but after looking at this, I might look at another entry. It's called DCA, right? Your dollar cost averaging. When the price of a cryptocurrency or a stock dips below where you got in, it could be a buying action to lower your cost average, right? So I got lucky. I got in an XRP around 44 cents. So I bought right all the way up. But I did purchase some coins at a higher price level than this. Okay, I think the lowest, or I'm sorry, the highest that I got into XRP was around 238. So once it drops below that for me, I'm going to start looking at possibly buying some more of this stuff. So overall, you guys heard Raoul Powell. Don't freak out. We are in a certain place in the cycle, and that's just the way it is. We're not gonna it's not going to zero, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, April 2nd is a very important day. That's when this tariff activity plays out. It's very bullish news, as I showed you yesterday, from Tom Lee, which he's a pretty negative type guy because he's savvy, and he doesn't get excited. He doesn't get emotional with these price fluctuations. He's stoic. And when he looks at these things such as tariffs as being bullish because it's creating manufacturing increased numbers in our country, you better listen, okay? So that's all for today. With that said, tune in tomorrow. We're going to have, I did sell some cover call options today in the down market. I would not encourage you all to do this if you're new at trading cover calls. I will do a video on getting in some details on how I made that play out, but that's just for me personally. Do your own research. Take a look at the headlines. Try to determine if it's they're trying to, the scare tactics, get in there to hit the clickbait and all that kind of stuff. But with that said, it's been a pleasure. For this one, we're going to sign out. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day and get out, do something. All right, peace out.